So with the recent PTB changes, it's not really looking that good for Killer. I don't want to spiral any panic, making people think that, oh, this is going to be the end for Killer. Killer's going to be so unplayable. I think the big picture we need here is we need to keep an open mind about things. I sincerely doubt with the way people are reacting that these changes are actually going to go through. Well then, we might as well have some fun with Killer before we eventually lose our privileges to kill. So today I'm going to be highlighting a particular perk. And it's actually kind of funny though, because I never thought this perk would be any good in the slightest until I met this really cool guy. So when I first discovered this perk on Singularity, I was actually watching another Singularity player run this perk. The entire idea came from Brim. Brim currently holds the record for the 4K, 3K hatch only streak. And I will say that this guy is an absolute monster at Singularity. If I'm going to recommend another Singularity player, I highly recommend checking out Brim. I'll link his Twitch on the screen. I'll also link it in the description. So a little backstory, I was watching one of Brim's comp matches, and he ran a particular perk against this team. I cannot express this any further, but he absolutely smoked this team. Matter of fact, he smoked this team so badly with this perk that the host had to ban it from Singularity. And now what is this perk that I'm talking about? Friends to the End. And now you're thinking, oh, Friends to the End is honestly like, it's decent on like Nurse, maybe like a few other killers. Ghoul. Friends to the End on Singularity is ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, this is an extremely overpowered perk, but when you get value out of this perk, it is game changing. So basically the way this perk works, if you hook a survivor that isn't the obsession becomes exposed for 20 seconds and reveals their aura for 10. But if you hook the obsession, another random survivor screams and then they reveal their position. And then they become the new obsession. So even if you really don't get any value out of the exposed effect, you still get a bunch of information. But in terms of other builds, I'm kind of just running the same thing. Pain Res, Rapid, Surge, and then just my go-to add-ons. Really quickly before I begin these matches, I just want to say thank you so much for the support that you've all been showing for the channel recently. We have been growing exponentially, and I am beyond grateful for all the support that I've been getting within these videos. Consider liking or subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. And I'm not going to continue blabbering, and let's jump right into these games. Ooh, interesting map. All right. Ironworks of Misery. I think this is only the first variant. I don't know what happened to the other variants. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, this is the first variant. Okay. So the first variant is actually kind of easy for Singularity. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they can use, decent loops, but the camp placements are very good in this map. Oh, we got a little Nancy right here. That should be an easy goop. Okay, nice. She has balance. That's good to know. I'll place this camera here, cover this. Oh, my God. I cannot believe I got that. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even use my auto-lock. Might be able to fake her out of this loop real quick. Oh, there's another person here. What? Oh my God, they're multiplying. Beautiful. Okay, nice. I hit her with a little TP fake where I pretended to basically teleport onto her, and I faked it last second. Because I guess she didn't think that I would do that. But it actually just popped me down. That was actually kind of nice. And I see Nancy running around like a little rata. She didn't drop that pallet. You know what? Maybe I can convince her not to drop the pallet. Oh my God, she doesn't drop the pallet. What are you doing? Yep, well, that's why you gotta drop pallets against Singularity, because if I just teleport on top of you, you're not gonna be able to drop the pallet or go for another loop. So as Arena gets picked up, is there someone that's hanging around me? There is. She does have the SB. That's fine. Do I get this? Oh, okay. She does not realize I double backed. Nice. Might be able to get her because we're rapided. Yes, I do. Nice. I think she pathed that a little bit badly. So might be able to punish. Nice. I punish across. That's beautiful. Alright, well, I think I can go back. And then does she get the tray? She does. That's unfortunate. And then I want to get a slipstream on Nancy. Beautiful. And then she makes that pallet, she drops it. Nice. Let's see. That was not the play, Arena. Captain hit taker, that was not the play. I mean, she definitely hit tanked, alright. Are you going for the 7? Can't really do that. Not yet, at least. She has so LTLs are pretty good against Singularity. What the hell? Nice. Let's see. Maybe I can get a slipstream. No, that's unfortunate. She actually might come out this way. No. Okay. Let's see. Did they go back to the gen? No. I'm trying to get some information on what you guys might do. Okay, I guess we did send it there. Nice. She actually kind of played that a little bit well. I won't lie. Well, let's see. Oh, there they are. Oh my god, that range is incredible, dude. You're like, anyone who doesn't like run this add-on, like, man, you're missing out. That's an SP, that's fine. She doesn't really make anywhere. Beautiful. It's a slight hook tuck, but she was kind of out in the open. Yeah, you gotta like heavily help vaults at LT walls. Like, you can't really do what that Nancy did, was like try and go for another loop. Let's see. Well, that might have been inner strength. So let's see. Frenzy is telling me they're on this gen. Oh, and there comes the first DC. Nice. Eh? What? What is sorcery? Did they go double back? Nice. Oh, I couldn't get that still. Alright, I'm gonna have some fun with it. Beautiful. Well, I mean, she still drops the pallet anyway. Oh, Shawty, hell no, you teabagging. Hell no, bitch. Come here. Alright, and then bolts in front of me. You're ruining my clip! What are you gonna... Yeah, nice FOV tech. Now, what are you beamer saving? Biatch? Oh, nope, nope. I'm looking up. Bonk. Well, I'm not gonna lie, these guys, I think these guys had a lot of fun this game. So sad. Alright, and the bot is right there. Fucking beautiful. Hello, lifeless Nancy bot. Well, yeah, I will say that was a good game. These guys, to be fair, that was a pretty good map for Singularity as well. It was especially a lot better too that they didn't have any of these pallets that spawned right here. They got a hill right there, and they had one filler pallet right here. But usually, when you like on like a map like this where you don't have a lot of filler, like all your loops are gonna be like right here. Like, let's see, you have a. So they had a 4-lane connected to a pallet gym. Like, those are kind of like the areas you kind of have to like hump. Like, you can't really stay out in the open like that as a survivor. Alright, Torment Creek, that's actually the, wait, Torment Creek? Oh yeah. This is a pretty decent singing map. Alright, nice. So this is a pretty easy map where you can place a bunch of biopods all around and basically shut down like the mid-map area. This might be a decent cam right here. Maybe someone here. There's Alucard. That's actually not. Actually, I might go for him. I can't place that there. Yeah, I will try and get rid of the, let's see. Can I get this? Nah. Okay. Alright, let's sit here 100%. Nice. Let's see, can I get this real quick? Nice. I might get this down. This will be real close. Nice. I think this guy has pretty decent ping. What the hell are you doing? Buddy, I'm gonna be honest, you can't really do that. Wow. Beautiful, he's gonna have to force to drop that. Nice. They popped the first gem, but that's fine. I think Alucard has UB. Yeah, this looks like an UB and a half. Alright, that's fine. Unfortunately, it's the Obsession that I hooked. So I'm not really going to get a whole lot of value out of Frenzy in. Okay. There's other cards. Do you have SB? No, he does not. Interesting. There he goes, main. Does he know the chainbound tech? Yes, he does. Well, I can teleport onto you when you teleport from a far distance. Friends again is telling me that Kate is over here. Alright, good information. I'll place a biopod right there just so they can't just immediately heal like under the hook. I don't think Kate's really going to be doing a whole lot. That's fine. They popped main. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm actually not going to go for that. And that is exactly what these guys are doing. They are healing right under the hook. Okay, nice little tag on the James, I think his name is. Wow, this is actually a down. Beautiful. And Kate's actually right here, so I am going to slipstream her. Beautiful. Alright, so now that she's slipstreamed, I can go for this hook. And then, oh, she immediately, okay, that's fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that down, but we'll see. She's kind of just camping this. That's fine. She goes for the vault. Oh my god, I cannot believe I got that. Holy shit. And then Alucard is back on the Shen for some reason. I need to play a big dog. Okay, I think that is an SB from this guy. Beautiful. My god, okay. This is actually going pretty well for us. You guys EMP that. What the hell? Can I place this, please? Ah, it's the wrong cam. Beautiful. Alright, I want to see if I can get maybe a TP fake, but might be a bit hard. Okay, I actually might have been able to down her, but I want to go for this Alucard. I need to start getting pressure on these guys. Alright, Kate went down over here. I'll actually go for the Nia, because she's dead. And then when I hook this Nia, I'm going to already know where Kate is. Beautiful. Okay. This is already looking pretty good. They did pop 2 gens, but I have all them injured. And I'm going to know exactly where the Kate is. Where's she going? She went for the unhook. Alright, that's a little bit interesting. Might be able to chain this real quick. Beautiful. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. Let's see, there's a guy on this gen. Can I even reach this? No. Oh, that might have been a misplay. Yeah, he was working a gen out in the open, injured with a biopod with no EMP. Yeah, he's just gonna go down instantly. It's honestly kind of funny because Friends the End is actually like pretty decent for slugging as well because they can pick up this Kate. I'm gonna immediately know where she is. Yep, she's right back there. So it doesn't look like they're gonna go for the pick. So I'm just gonna see if I can scope out, make it easy or a slipstream. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, well that's fine. I'm not entirely sure as to be where these guys are. I think these guys are gonna be like over there where I was pointing. Which is fine. We already have a def at 3, which is pretty good. So we see Nia. Let's see, who are we going to get? Okay, unfortunately we didn't get the Alucard. Alright. Oh, that's a Deliverance. Interesting. I'm gonna get the TP. She's gonna get that vault off, which is fine. I'm just gonna break this. Let's see, does she pre-drop it? No, she does not. She should have pre-dropped it. Yeah. Well, guess what? Yep, you can't. So we get information on the Kate again, which isn't really ideal. I would like to know where this Alucard is, but I'm assuming this guy is just slamming a gen right now. He's not on that gen. He's not on that gen, so... Yeah, he's right there. Okay. I think these guys are kind of giving up. Nice. What in the hell? Nice. That was well played on him. I vaulted there instead of just teleporting to him because he was in the perfect position where if I did teleport to him, he would, I missed the hook swing, unfortunately. But he was in the perfect position to where if I did teleport to him, he would just immediately vault the window. So that's why I just manually press spacebar instead of actually, like, teleporting directly on top of him. Because realize, like, people who do that, like, they don't expect Singularities to do that, and he was so out of position in anyway. Like, he couldn't go around for another shack loop. So Alucard's dead. I honestly did not do a good job placing my cameras this match. They're very all over the place. I could have placed some loops a bit better, but Country is either like you can instantly down people, or your aim assist just doesn't work. Let's see. Hello. Nice little TP fake. Got out of position for a second. TP fakes are so good because if you can get survivors out of position, just even for a split second. Yeah, nice one. I'm not that dumb. Alright, beautiful. So Nia is still slipstreamed. I'm not entirely sure where she could be anywhere. But we're gonna find out in a couple seconds. Boom. And we just know where she is. And she'll work in this gen. So she has an EMP, so I'm gonna wait until smack her now. Okay. So now she can't get the EMP off. Yep, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so if you guys didn't realize like what I did there was I realized that she had an EMP, so I waited. So I teleported to her, and she was already in the process of EMP. So I waited for my overclock to basically burn out a little. So I basically waited for my overclock to burn out a little bit, and then I hit her basically at the last second. So the EMP charge time breezy set. So by the time she was able to EMP, I was already back to my teleport. How many pods are we gonna place in the corner? How many gens we popping? Oh, I have actually never played on this map before as a Singularity. This is gonna be an interesting one. So let's see. Okay, we got a 3-gen over here. I'm just gonna place a cam here. I do see a survivor over here. Can I get the? Oop, I do not. That's all right. I think this map is gonna play similar to. Are you over here? Yes, you are. This should be pretty easy slipstream. Everything's pretty open. She's gonna be forced to drop the pallet. What's she doing? Oh, okay. I think I drop that pallet. Beautiful. Oh, that's actually kind of a big misplay. Did she even make a pallet? Oh, she did. I think she could have dropped that, but so I think a payments will be going pretty good here. I don't see anyone else. Frenzy is gonna proc. Let's see where. Is this guy have a distortion? Oh, he's right here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, this guy's gonna be forced to run away. He's not really gonna do a whole lot, so I'm not even gonna bother going after him. I do see. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, bud? Actually, I can probably get a pretty easy slipstream on her. Oh, she actually ran this way. Interesting. This is kind of a bad tile to play. Can I get that? Nice. Beautiful. Okay, now I need to immediately check on this gen. Okay, beautiful. Hello, Ada. Alright, that's alright. She ran this way. She got to drop that pallet. Alright, nice. Let's see. I think she's dead here. Oh yeah, she's dead here. That was a big misplay on her. Alright, well, this is good. We're getting a bunch of gen regression on these gens. We have 2 of them slugged right now, which is kind of crazy. Oh, actually, you guys are giving me so much value just from not picking them. Are they going to? Alright, that was actually well played on her. Does she make that? I think she does, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, and I got that TP off. Okay, well, there should be a down here. Oh, let's be close. Okay. Whew. Okay. So they got everybody up. besides one person. They might be slamming out a gen right now, which is fine. I've got a lot of pressure on these guys anyway, and there's a Jonathan. I might be able to get a nice TP on him if... Oh. Yeah, this guy's just gonna instantly get down. Nice. Yeah, this is a lot of pressure on these guys so far. This guy's going to check. Why is the fog getting suddenly worse? Should I that drop it? That was just perfect. Anytime you can get that shack pillar dropped instantly, I mean, that's just beautiful. And then I could... You gonna leave, or... Oh, you're giving up. Alright, that's crazy. Well, I could just pick her right now. Yeah, let's see if she has ES. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. No. Okay, well. And then we're able to see the Jonathan over by... I don't even know what that building's called. I guess... Would that be the main building? Nice aversion, dude. That's really helping. It's funny though, because Survivor is actually pretty decent right now. And then you have people like this Jonathan who run diversion. I'm not like bashing on this guy or anything. Run whatever the hell you want. It's funny seeing perks like that sometimes. Alright, so we got a session change. We're not gonna... Oh, it's a Jonathan again. That's unfortunate. I'd rather have it be the Ada, but... Oh well. Let's see. Oh, they ran back inside. Hi, Jonathan. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of go for you. Oh, he just fucking held of you. Nice. Dude, this is so stupid. I genuinely can't see them. Bingo. Alright, oh, I can barely see her through the... Oh my god, look at her, dude. Holy shit. This fucking bitch is playing Metal Gear Solid, dude. You're playing the wrong game, Ada. Alright, well that's basically all I have for today's video. So you saw those matches at Frenzy End, like you got some... You would either get insane value out of it, or you'd maybe get a little bit of value, or you almost get no value out of it. But there's one good thing about this perk, and it is the consistency of which you get value out of this perk. Orb reading, you almost always get value out of, unless they're running distortion, but let's be realistic, nobody runs distortion anymore. But it's just the abundance of information at the critical times. It keeps you on track, and it puts a bunch of pressure on the survivors. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that video. But again, I just want to mention that I am extremely grateful for all the support that you guys have been putting down on my videos lately. I genuinely never expected these videos to really do this well considering how small my channel is, but that's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.